How to stop being shy and awkward. 12 tips to overcome shyness. If you are watching this, chances are that you are shy. People battle with shyness and think they are awkward. They usually avoid socializing so they do not embarrass themselves. If you want to overcome shyness, you will need to understand it, find out what triggers it, change the way you think about yourself, and practice exposing yourself to situations that make you anxious. Check out these more specific tips on how to overcome shyness. Number 1. Explore the reasons behind your shyness. If you want to overcome anything, you need to learn as much about it as you can. There are many reasons for shyness, and they all require different approaches. You may be shy because of your upbringing. Your parents perhaps were too protective of you, so you didn't have the opportunity to develop your own social skills. This means you should exercise your social skills in various social situations to become more confident. The reason why you are shy may be some traumatic social event, such as ridicule from your schoolmates or friends. This often causes people to withdraw from others to protect themselves from discomfort. In this case, you may even want to seek professional help to deal better with your trauma. Learning about the roots of your shyness will help you understand it and find the best way to overcome it. Number 2. Identify your triggers and make a plan to overcome them. Whatever the cause of your shyness is, not every situation makes you anxious the same way. Some situations always trigger your shyness more. It is important to identify your triggers. This way, you can make a plan of addressing them one by one. Your trigger might be public speaking, or maybe you are especially anxious when you want to ask your crush out. These are very common triggers. Yours might be more personal, like a certain location or person. Whatever it is, identifying it can help you prepare. When you know what your soft spot is, you can make a plan on how to approach it. You can figure out in advance what to do when you find yourself in the presence of your trigger. This is also useful because it helps you realize that your shyness is caused by something around you. You are not always shy in every single situation. Number 3. Don't apologize for your shyness. Shy people often have the need to explain their shyness and apologize for it. This makes the matter even worse. Apologizing for your shyness makes it seem like a bad thing. It makes it look like you're a bad person for being shy. All of this makes you feel even worse than your anxiety already does. Shyness is not a character flaw. It is nothing to be ashamed of. You should never apologize for being shy. It is hard enough to be shy in a world that loves extroverts. You don't have to feel bad about being shy in addition. Realizing you have nothing to feel bad about is one of the first steps of overcoming shyness. You need to accept it as a part of you, albeit temporary, to be able to work on it. Number 4. Don't label yourself. Just as shy people are always ready to apologize for shyness, they are also prone to labeling themselves. Labeling means defining your whole personality based on one or a few characteristics. Shy people often label themselves as awkward. This is wrong for several reasons. First, every person in this world is a complex, unique individual being. We all have many traits, both good and not so good. Defining yourself by your shyness is simply not right. You are much more than that. Moreover, you are certainly not always shy, so that is not your permanent trait at all, let alone your only one. In addition, labeling yourself prevents you from seeing your strength in all of your good sides. Number 5. Know your strengths. When there is something about yourself that you don't like, it is easy to focus on that and forget all of your strengths and potential. Knowing your strengths is important when battling shyness because it helps you build confidence. It also allows you to see yourself more realistically. Make a list of everything that is good about you. Implore family and friends to tell you what they think your best traits are. Write it down and read it every time you feel anxious or insecure. It will help you see the big picture and feel better about yourself. When your confidence boosts a little, you will find it easier to do the things you feel most shy about. Number 6. Keep track of your successes. Keeping track of your successes in situations that trigger your shyness is very important. It helps you see the light when you feel especially down. No person alive is always shy. You are certainly more relaxed with the people you know better. You have examples of social situations when you did great. We just tend to forget our successes when we feel bad about ourselves. Make a list of the times you did great in a social situation, or when you gave a good speech even though you were terrified. No matter how small the success seems to you, it is a success, and keeping track of them will help you see all the good about yourself that you tend to neglect when you are feeling down. Number 7. Don't compare yourself to others. When people consider their shyness, they tend to compare themselves to other people. They think about how no one has this problem but them and how other people are naturally good at everything that is very difficult for them. This train of thought can go on for a very long time, and it ends with them feeling miserable. When there is something you hate about yourself, it is easy to despair, feel alone, and think that nobody suffers as you do. But this is simply not true. Not to mention, it is not helpful at all. You have no idea what other people are going through and what hides behind their smiles. Moreover, you don't benefit at all from comparing yourself to others. It doesn't bring you any closer to resolving your shyness. So, stop comparing yourself to others. It is just making you feel bad. Number 8. Socialize despite anxiousness. When you are shy and anxious, social situations make you nervous and uncomfortable. The natural response then is to isolate yourself and avoid spending time with others. It helps you temporarily avoid the discomfort. But, in the long run, this type of behavior is more hurtful than beneficial to you. By avoiding social contacts, you are denying yourself the opportunity to practice your social skills. If you don't practice them, you will never master them and you will continue to feel anxious around other people. Instead of making yourself feel good for a brief period of time, you really need to socialize despite your fear and anxiousness. It will help you practice your skills and realize that every situation is worse in your thoughts than it is in reality. Number 9. Arm yourself with information. Preparing yourself for various social situations will help ease your anxiety. Small talk can be agonizing for shy people. When you are going to a party, you can arm yourself with information about current and popular topics that you could talk about. These topics could be politics, worldwide events, or the latest movies. This way, you can have an arsenal of topics to talk about and avoid the uncomfortable silence. Being prepared for conversations will help you feel more confident and relaxed when engaging in conversation. It will be much easier for you to find something to talk about with almost everyone. You will not have to endure awkward silence or increased anxiety. Number 10. Bring a friend with you. One additional trick you can use to make yourself feel better is to bring a friend with you. Having someone understand and support you is important for your confidence. Imagine being in a crowded room at a party. A simple thing like seeing a familiar face of your friend, even if it is across the room, can help you calm down and endure despite the anxiousness. Your friend can even give you a little push by introducing you or starting the conversation so you could ease into it more naturally. But there is one thing to be careful of. You should not use your friend as a shield and hide behind his or her chattiness. Your friend isn't there to do the talking for you. They are with you for support. Number 11. Use body language to your advantage. Body language is very important in every social situation. You may have heard that your posture, gesticulating, and the way you make eye contact send important messages to other people. This is not only true, but you can use these tricks with body language to your advantage. Body language can help you fool your brain into thinking you are more confident. By adopting the posture that exudes confidence, you will actually, little by little, start feeling better about yourself. Standing tall and with open posture will make you feel more authoritative and self-assured, and other people will notice it. Number 12. Be kind to yourself. No matter how much you hate being shy, that is no reason to be hard on yourself. You have so many good traits and so much to offer the world. Be kind to yourself. Accept yourself and all of your qualities. That is a great starting point from which you can consider what you want to improve and how to become your best self. Shyness doesn't disappear overnight. It didn't happen overnight, so it will take time and effort to overcome it. While you are doing your best to become more open and relaxed, remember to be nice to yourself. Don't sabotage yourself with negativity and beating yourself up for your mistakes. Overcoming shyness is a process, and it will have phases. You will do great on one occasion and not so great on another. But remember to be kind to yourself every step of the way. As you can conclude after watching this video, overcoming shyness takes time and requires putting forth some real effort. But The good thing about it is that it can be done. If you need motivation for change, think about your reward. You will be more confident when you are the center of attention. You will make new friends easier. You will be much more satisfied with yourself and your life, and people will notice the change. Sounds great, doesn't it? Before you leave, our team will be very happy if you can give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.